Welcome back, everyone, to Fallout New Vegas. Last time we were at Lake Mead, retrieving the bomber from the bottom of the lake, and we were told to come back to Nellis Air Force Base to tell Loyal that the thing has been retrieved. So here we are at Nellis. I didn't want to waste time walking back on video, so I went ahead and skipped it. And here we go. Here he is right here. Let's talk to him.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
It's actually done.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Okay. So the robots are gonna deconstruct the plane and reassemble it here.
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Good idea. Well, glad to have been of help.
Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Great. Good, great. Great and good. What's our destination here? Pearl again? Yeah, looks like it. After this, I do believe we are done with the boomers, and we can actually go and retrieve our the next objective. We can achieve the next objective after this. I do believe where Pearl is.
Watch your step, sister.
Are you done seizuring? Seizing?
Hello, friend.
Yeah, B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
I want you to rain death upon my enemies. There may be a battle in the near future at the Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
You and your people are crazy.
Bye.
Now we can tell Yes Man the boomers have vowed to support me in my quest to rule the Mojave. Alright, let's see, what's our quest? What the deuce? Why do we need to go there? Okay, now we can go to Yes Man and tell him all of these things, and I believe that will make the Legion as well as... Let me go ahead and switch out to actual things that I need. There we go. Neat. I don't care about either of those things, but I believe after doing this, the both the NCR and Caesar's Legion will be irreparably upset with me, I do believe. So, I mean, the Legion already hates me, and they will hate me from now until the end of the game. The NCR will no longer... They're not going to be my enemies, but they're not going to be my friends either. Oh man, I really hate when the game stutters like that. I just feel like it's gonna freeze at any second. I'll tell you what, one thing, I know I've been talking about modding and PC gaming a lot recently, but one of the just absolutely best things about playing on the computer is the stability patches that you can download. So I know a lot of these games have, they come with patches, and you have to like update the game, or else you'll get signed out of Xbox Live and stuff like that. Um, Geez, with the stuttering, I'm really nervous right now. That happens a lot on console because it's the only way that developers can really fix bugs in their games is to have these downloads available, and they just kind of patch your game. Uh, Even so, a lot of these things don't get corrected. So if you've ever played, I played Skyrim on Xbox 360 for that's how I played Skyrim for since forever, um, and even with all the upgrades, updates, even with all the patches and downloads, even with all the DLC, Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn. Dragonborn, I think is what it's called. Even with all those patches and DLCs and everything, the game is still buggy. For some reason, Bethesda uh, either couldn't, didn't know about, or flat out refused to fix those issues with the game. And so, despite all the updates that you can have on console, the game is still broken on console, and there's nothing you can do. On PC, there's the unofficial Skyrim patch, the unofficial Dawnguard patch, the unofficial Dragonborn patch that are made by players, that are made by people. And these people, they're just regular dudes and gals that decided to fix the game for Bethesda. And so the game is fixed. The game is patched, and a lot of the crashes and bugs that you encounter in just vanilla Skyrim are fixed. It's amazing, what a little work will get you. It's crazy. And there are these things, they have them for Oblivion, they have them for Morrowind as well, and I assume they have them for the Fallout games. That's just my assumption. So if I ever play this game again, I'm probably going to end up getting it for the computer, downloading it on Steam and playing it, maybe during a sale or something, simply because just even if you don't download any mods, even if you don't do anything crazy like new armor and weapons and character textures and stuff like that, even if you don't do any of that, just for the stability of the patches, it's worth it. It's worth paying, however much this game costs. What, $12 to re-download it and then play it properly, like it was meant to be played. That's just my opinion. Whatever. Everyone still here? Good. Good. You get that rat. You get that rat and you eat it real good. And hopefully this time it won't crash when we get to Yes Man. And the sad thing is, really, I'm, on a collision course to the end of the game here. I mean, we're after we talk to Yes Man and we do all the side bets. Love it. After we do all these little thingies, we'll really be done with everything. The only thing we'll have left is really Kablamo. And now you look sad. Is it because you ain't got no head? Because you ain't got none. We're really like that's it. The game is ready to be taken over and finished. There's really not. I mean, what I'm saying is there's a lot to do in this game still. I mean, tons of stuff still to do in this game. I'm talking side quests. I'm talking places to explore. Usually during one of my playthroughs, during non-recording playthroughs, I really like this one weapon called the it's a variant of the varmint rifle. It's a unique variant of the varmint rifle called the Rat Killer. It does more damage than your average varmint rifle, and it comes built in with a scope, a night vision scope, a silencer, and it's got a unique look to it. And it's found in this cave. I don't remember where the cave is, but the first time I ever found it, I ended up getting it every single time I play this game. That's just something I tend to do when I play. But since Erik never came across the presidential suite? Since Erik never came across the cave, Erik never got that rifle. Oh, this is not where I want to be. I guess it's the penthouse. Because I didn't want to, like I said, I wanted to roleplay. I didn't want to metagame. I didn't want to go for all of the unique weapons in the game just because I know where they are. I also didn't do the Crimson Caravan story quest. Anyway, I'll finish talking in a while. Let's talk to Yes Man.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Should I ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. Shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
I love that. Do what you want. You want to exterminate a whole group of people? By all means.
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's talk about these tribes.
Of course, ask away.
What do you know about the Boomers?
They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
Yes, they are nasty people. I genuinely don't like them. And if I had my way, after they helped me win the war, I'd probably kill them all. But they vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's one down, 4 to go.
Tell me about the Great Khans.
The Khans are just... they're a dirty people. They kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
Explain.
They were one of the tribes the three families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them.
I love his tone when he's talking about the wholesale extermination of a group of people. I convinced him to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things can happen to them out there. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
That's hilarious. Tell me about the Omertas.
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something.
They were... Tell me more. Just tell me more.
Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be trusted. And this is coming from Benny. He hated their casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something, because he said they always are.
Well, they're dead.
Wow! That is amazing! You are just a hero! I am serious. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
Tell me about the white gloves.
From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy.
And creepy they are. Well, I guess I did kill Marjorie on accident. But I killed their leaders. They're no longer a factor.
Whatever you say. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
Okay, tell me about the bros.
They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots.
I know them. I want them left alone. I think we're on good terms.
Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Oops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Why?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm all about logic. If you guys, if Yes Man and House had this all planned out and figured out, I'll help protect Kimball.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Okay.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Sweet. We're not ready for that, though. What we are ready for... Don't tread on the bear. Quest failed. And... Things that go boom. Quest failed. That's interesting. I've never seen that one before. See, there's mutually exclusive... Okay, whatever. There are mutually exclusive quests. So if you help yourself, or help Mr. House, or work with Benny, or work with the NCR, or work with the Legion, it prevents you from working with other things, other people. Follow me.
Aw, just
Let's ride. All those things are true. So, you know, whatever. If the NCR doesn't want my help anymore, I don't care. I really couldn't care less about the stupid NCR. What I do care about is now heading back to across the river and getting to that secret bunker and activating my robot army. So that's what we're going to do right now, or at least head that way, if not actually do it. I'm going to go ahead and save right here, as we did a bunch of stuff and nothing crashed. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put my quest to... this. And as you can see, we got to head Cottonwood Cove. We're vilified at the Cove. I'm actually going to fast travel there. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to fast travel. Since I saved Cottonwood Overlook, let's fast travel there. To save on time. All right. Let's go ahead and equip a bigger, better gun. And you know what? I'm going to try to repair this. What do I have? Service rifle? Ooh. I mean, it is a much better gun. .5 millimeter. I think I'll just stick with the lever action for now. All right. For now. Oh, rads. All right. Let's see. I bet you I can... Oh, varmint. Here we go. We're going to varmint ourselves. Because the Legion are varmint. Seriously? That didn't do much. That's alright. I gotta re-hotkey all my guns. I don't care. I don't care about that right now. I'm gonna stick with the action over shotgun, and we're gonna run down there and I just gotta murder everyone. That's what we're gonna do. I can't go that way. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. What time is it here? 5 p.m. It doesn't matter. So we'll head over to Cottonwood Cove, travel back over to the camp, Caesar's Legion camp, and I'll probably call it there. You guys are slow. You guys are really slow. And then we'll call it there, and then next time we'll actually do the mission. As right now we're kind of just taking care of some like side business. After we get our secret bunker, Mr. House's secret bunker, which is now my secret bunker. After we do that, then we make sure Kimball stays alive. And after Kimball stays alive, I do believe that is the end of the game. So, we're getting close. And it makes me happy. It really does. I would put you down if I could. But apparently doing so will kill you. So, I will leave you alone. Alright, here we go. Gauss rifle. And go ahead and end his miserable life. I love this gun. It's my favorite. There are few things better than just seeing a body fly through the air like that. The satisfaction I get from it is cannot be put into words. I'm gonna go ahead and repair it. It's just a better gun all around. Just generally. In almost every way. There you are. Plaka, plaka, plaka. I don't think I want that. I do want these. No, Veronica. I don't want to kill you. Okay. Let's see where that chump's body landed. Is that him? No, that's the Canis Severus. Ooh, 44. I do want. Where did this guy's body land? There you are. Centurion helmet. That you gotta admit that's cool. That's cool looking. I'll go ahead and free these guys.
It seems that the territories are about
Oh, sorry. I wish I could save you, but I can't. I can't even attempt to pick that lock, so oops. All right. This is good times. Don't fall in the water. Okay. Are you guys on? All right. I'll go ahead and save here again in case we crash. Nobody wants that. And travel to the fort.
Another skill to my name.
Who's shooting at me? Oh, you. And then you. All right. I'll take this. I don't want your stupid throwing spears. What are you? Like in the Olympics or something? Who uses javelins when you have guns? Like, foolishness. I don't know which way it is. And you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm actually going to call it here. It's been 30 minutes, so we'll go ahead and call it here. And next episode, we'll make it to our secret bunker, which is located that away. Okay. So, yeah, next time we'll finish this mission. See you guys then.